All right, hello everyone, Joe here. Dude, I thought my videos sucked, but for some reason, uh, the EU loves them. You know, I just started. Okay, I just started with this crazy uh, YouTube insanity channel, and it happens that I'm a lazy fuck. Okay, and so I believe that it was more important for me to build the habit of writing down ideas and recording myself in front of the camera, rather than instead of thinking about editing the video and adding music, adding filters and cutting here, cutting there. I really suck at editing. I don't like it at all, and that's not what I'm about. So I just record myself and I put up the raw video, and and, and that's it. And I thought to myself, hopefully someday I will learn how to do all these things. Someday I will learn how to handle the tags and the keywords, and how to speak and become more confident and more fluent in front of the camera, and how to edit and how to use the filters and cut here and cut here, cut there, and to sum it up, I will learn how to make high quality videos, and maybe someday I will start making money out of this. Who knows? But since the EU doesn't want me to use non-original content at all, I guess my channel is gonna remain like this forever. I don't know. I don't know. All right. For those who don't know, I'm European. I'm a Southern European, to make matters worse. That means that my national government and the European government are working hard day and night to push me down, and to push down people like me, people who try something else out of going to college or getting a shitty job, which you hate, and die working. People who try to make a living outside the local market, and outside from the government jobs, true independent entrepreneurs and true dreamers. It's like me. I'm not trying to reach like millions of people, because I'm not that fame hungry, but yeah, that's what I'm all about. I want to build my own plot of land here in YouTube, a virtual plot of land, since I can't afford a physical one. My own space in which all of you are welcome, and you can comment, you can disagree with me, and you can literally get in and spit on my face and just go away, and I'll say to you the same thing as always. Thanks for watching, and God bless you. So, but this is not what the EU wants. They don't want people spreading their ideas on YouTube. So the EU is trying to kill the internet. But the funny part is that they've tried things like this before. I don't know if you remember, some years ago, the Spanish government tried to tax Google for indexing news links. So they say, hey, you ain't indexing these links for free, because our major media sites are not getting the visits. Never mind about the small ones, by the way, who definitely supported being indexed by Google. So what did Google do? They just said, okay, so no Google News for Spain, I guess. And they just shut down the service in Spain. So I don't get why the EU politicians act like they have the internet grabbed by the balls. Are they really that naive? And they want to do this in all platforms, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, Twitter, all the big ones. And they want to make these platforms responsible for that. It's not like in America when they say, hey, we can make you filter all the content, because there's so many users putting up content every day and it's impossible to manage that. Just take it down if it's copyrighted and there's some report of that, which is, it makes sense, right? But no, in Europe, they want to make they are legally responsible for that. They actually pretend that these platforms have a real-time moderation of everything is put up in them. It's insane. It's just insane. So, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like Google, Facebook, Twitter, etc. I think we all would be better without them. And I really don't like YouTube either. But it's okay. It's a little hypocrisy here. Okay, I can take the shot. But they're not really qualified to speak against censorship, right? But this is a big reflection of what the EU really is. It's the new Soviet Union. It's the great destroyer. They destroyed European nations, diluting them into a big one. They destroyed European economies by casting them into a big one and regulating every single aspect, and literally punishing businessmen and entrepreneurs. And they also destroyed European cultures, legacies and traditions, by relativizing our history, our heritage, by opening the doors to foreign invader cultures massively, and giving those cultures the same status as the ones that have been here since always. And also by spreading the secular dogma and the anti-Christianity among the children. And now they're coming after your individual rights and freedoms, because that's what they want. They don't have the internet. They don't have the internet grabbed by the balls. They know exactly how these platforms are going to react. It's the same as in Spain, shutting down as many services as possible in order to avoid paying the tax. And we are the bottom victims. And they know it very well. They legislate on big companies, but it's us, the ones who they're trying to hurt. That's what the EU is. That's what it's always been since the very beginning. It's not a series of little economical international agreements. It's a mega nation. It has a flag, it has an anthem, it has a constitution, and it has a king. And it's trying to build an identity, this fake identity of the European as the guy, as the progressive, secular, open-minded, tolerant guy. But it's failing because that has never existed. The European identity is a much cooler one, but they don't want to talk about it. But the media, the European media and the EU satellite parties are trying to push this identity, this fake identity, to push the fake EU flag down your throat and say, take this, you love this. And you're not allowed to question if it's an artificial synthetic mega nation, or if it's doing right or wrong, or if it's a true nation at all, or if you prefer the old one better than this new one, because you'll be portrayed as an Europhobe. You will be labeled as an Europhobe, which is the new scary buzzword that they've come up with for treating us like we're the new Nazis or something like that. And this is not going to change. Our governments are corrupted to the core. They're all satellite for the EU. None of them questions the role of the EU, and nobody address the clear loss of sovereignty since we're in the EU. So we're trapped. We're trapped like in the old Soviet Union, and we'll be victims again and again of those stupid laws of population control, mass indoctrination, and media control, just like the copyright law. So I guess this channel is gonna remain like this. No intro, no pictures, no music, just my ugly face and this dirty whiteboard. Unless the whiteboard is copyrighted, in which case I guess they'll put all my material down and I have to start all over again. Alright, thanks for watching, and God bless.